Yo, what's up, world? It's your man Slim Jim Longfoot, aka the GOAT, King of America. Welcome to day 1284 of Diabetes and I, the daily vlog that I do to show y'all how I combat this type 2 diabetes with the 1-2. You feel me? Yo, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe down below. Hit that notification bell so you can keep up on all things Slim Jim Longfoot, such as my product reviews, my how-to videos for YouTubers, my TV and movie reviews, my reactions, my video clips, my live streams, my shorts, my daily vlogs that you're watching right now, and last but not least, my art video series GOAT 1408 TV. Shout outs to the members of the live chat crew. I don't know if I'll say shout out to the members of the live chat crew. Most notable members includes Every Cavallo the Greek Goddess, Sexy Trees 1408, Queen Candace, what's the day, the 8th, Queen Candace, her birthday is on the way. Her birthday's in 5 more days on the 13th. Michael Marshall, what is it, Sexy Trees 1408, Queen Candace, Michael Marshall, Life's Magical Journey, Wellness with Frugal Mama, and last but not least, my sis, the big sis of YouTube, Latanya Porter. Special consideration to my bro Johnny Quest Gaming, who co-hosts the Mirror Strip Club with me. If you ain't checked out our channel yet, what you waiting on? What you waiting on? What you waiting on? Go do that there. Go do that there. Go do that there. Let's see. And also, and of course, wait, yeah, I already said it was big sis. I already said my bro. And so, and now also, shout out to the members of the 1408, which includes Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder, Gaming Mode, Advice with Mel, Elevate with Vern, Blackjack 939, Crow Lunar, and last but not least, Eat to Live Strong. If you yourself would like to be a member of the 1408, you're gonna have to wait a little minute until we get back monetized here on the channel, so that way we can make it do what it do and does what it does. In the meantime, between times, if you truly want to be a part of, you know what I'm saying, if you truly want to support the channel, you know, support Slim Jim Longfoot, please most definitely, of course, check out the videos, watch the videos. We out here, baby, we out here. Watch the videos, and of course check out the links in the description below, which includes the books I've written, the books I've drawn, the merchandise that I have, and last but not least, my sister's cash app on behalf of my awesome niece Paris, who was shot back on the 2nd of February last year in 2022. Hashtag Paris Strong, hashtag prayers for Paris, that's FOR or the number 4. Her birthday is around the corner. Her birthday is on the 1st next month, October the 1st. So please, 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 most definitely, if you like to send any well wishes and love, and you know what I'm saying, continued healing, manifestations, let's keep on with it, y'all. Let's keep on with it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I was just thinking back right before I started recording this on when my niece was a teenager, and she was telling me about a new rapper that had came out called 50 Cent, and I was like, 50 Cent? What's going on with these rappers and these names today? I was like, what he gonna be a dollar soon? What's going on, you know? And so, you know, I was just thinking about that when I was watching Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem. I saw it earlier this morning, and it was indeed awesome. It was indeed totally awesome. You know what I'm saying? One thing I love about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is that they have long ago established that they, you know, of their multiverse, you know what I'm saying, the different cartoons that have been, you know what I'm saying, out throughout the decades, as well as, you know, their comic books dating back to 1984 when they first appeared on the scene by creators Eastman and Laird. This December will be 40 years since Eastman and Laird first created the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and 4 months later, in April, coincidentally April of 1984, their first issue came out. And so, you know, from there, you know, a phenomenon began, you know what I'm saying, nearly 40 years now. And so, this generation of turtles, they are definitely of my nephew Dexter's generation. They are definitely teenagers of the 2020s, and it's a trip because, you know, like, it's you know, when you sit up and think about it, it's something that can forever be, you know what I'm saying, made over in a sense, because first and foremost, they've already, you know, said many a time, you know, in the past, that the multiverse does exist, and, you know, every incarnation of the Ninja Turtles, from the original Mirage comics to the 80s cartoon, which stretched from 87 to 96, the 2000s cartoon, which went on from 03 to 09, and the Nickelodeon cartoon that went on from about 2012 to, I think it ended in 2017, 2018, if I ain't mistaken. Those, you know, the turtles of all those generations, you know, have stretched, you know, far and wide, and it's a trip now seeing the turtles, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, and the movie came out this year, so they are literally at this point my oldest nephew, my niece's oldest son's age. He's 15 right now, and so they're literally 15 years old in the here and now, in the 2020s, in the early 2020s. And so it's a trip to, you know what I'm saying, see that, you know what I'm saying, it's a, you know, it's a real trip. And it's like, man, like, when you think of the passage of time, like, my nephew, he's been a fan of the Turtles pretty much all his life, since, of course, he was, in a sense, grandfathered into it. You know, me being a fan of the Turtles since 1987. So, you know, my niece, she grew up watching the Turtles, and then he grew up watching the Turtles. He was watching the 03 series, and then he was a kid when the 2012 series came out. And so now here you are in 2023, he's in his prime teenagehood, you know what I'm saying, you know, well, he hasn't seen this new movie yet, but I texted him this morning and told him that, yeah, it's good. They are of your generation now. They are your teenage brethren now. And it's a trip because, like, you know, I wasn't even a teenager when the Ninja Turtles came on the scene. I mean, shoot, I was, you know, I didn't get into the Turtles until 87, but, you know, the fact that they came out in 84, meaning that I was 3 when the Ninja Turtles first came out. You feel me? I was 3 when they first came out, and I was 6 going on 7 years old when I got into them. And so, you know, they stretched throughout my childhood up until my teen years, and then from my niece being born up into her teen years, and now her oldest son now into his teen years. So that is generational, you feel me? That is truly generational. And then, of course, you know what I'm saying, you think of the teenagers that were the people who were teenagers when the Ninja Turtles were created. You know what I'm saying, those were the people who were teenagers in the 80s. You know, they're in their 50s now. So if the Ninja Turtles were, you know, were aging like, you know, regular humans at this point, you know, they being like, if they was like 15 years old in 1984, then they'd be like 55 now. You know, so when you think of it on that tip. And then, of course, you know, obviously, you know, other comic books, like older comic books like Superman, Batman, Spider-Man, all of them, if they were aging like that, you know, most of them would probably be dead, except for maybe Superman, because, you know, his, you know, biological clock may be slower than us humans. You know, Batman probably would have cloned himself by now, so I'm quite sure. But outside of all that, there is one comic book out there, y'all. If y'all ever thought about what it would be like for comic book heroes to actually age, there is a generational comic book out there created by Eric Larson, legendary comic book artist Eric Larson, called Savage Dragon. It's been around since 1992, and it has aged in real time from 1992 up until now in 2023. You know, this the book is now the star of the book is now the original title character's son, so he's the star of the book now. So, you know, it's all wild. But anyway, I know y'all like diabetes. Anyway, but I just got through checking my blood sugar. I check my blood sugar 3 times a day, you know what I'm saying, for the most part, before breakfast, before lunch, and before dinner. It is right now currently 1:46 p.m. So it's not breakfast time, but this is my first meal of the day. So I got some sausage with some honey butter bread, you know what I'm saying, pan sausage and honey butter bread. Perfection. Got me a little coffee over here to stimulate myself, and that's the meal, first meal of the day. Plans for the day. First off, if y'all been keeping up with the 30-day exercise challenge, we are on day 8, which means day of rest. We get the rest today, baby. We get the rest today. We ain't got to work out today, but we working out tomorrow, and the next day, and the next day. Then another day of rest. So if y'all been keeping up on it, hey, keep on getting it. You know what I'm saying? We in it. I think, to be honest, I know it's one person for sure that's keeping up with it. Shout outs to Life's Magical Journey. You know what I'm saying? And she's done this before, because she's done some fitness challenges before on her channel. I believe Derek's Journey. Shout outs to Derek's Journey. She did one of his fitness challenges before. And so I appreciate you for, you know, doing mine, doing your boys right here. So hey, we getting it, baby. When it comes to bettering yourself, hey, hey, and be the move. You know what I'm saying? I think this is a simple fitness challenge because, of course, you know, it's one of those challenges where you don't need equipment. You don't need no dumbbells or mats or anything like that. You just need you in that time to work on you. Simple as that. You know, between exercise and meditations and whatever else it takes, those are the things that you need to, of course, utilize to manifest and maintain your greatness on that spiritual level, on that emotional level, on that mental level, on that physical level, on that financial level. Levels of greatness, baby. We manifesting and maintaining. You feel me? That's what we doing, baby. So, I mean, I don't know how else to say it to y'all outside of that, because that's what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? I'm on here every day to keep into your mind what you need to be doing, what you want to be doing, and what you have to be doing. All them things. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like, if I had to listen to anybody else, my book would still be in my head. You feel me? My book that I'm working on would still be in my head. You know, the books that I have envisioned for the future well, they're in my head right now, but you know what I'm saying, that I'm planning on getting them out of my head. And so, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to what it is that you truly want to do, you got to listen to yourself, because other people ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying, push you forth. You got to push you forth. You know what I'm saying? The sooner you realize that, the better off things are gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, that's what it's all about. I am so thankful of all the people who have got their books. The first wave of Jelly books are being showcased on the interweb, the internet. Shout outs to Harvey Kahn. Shout outs to Juju Bone for showcasing theirs. Shout outs to Life's Magical Journey for showcasing hers as well. I appreciate y'all so much, and for everybody else who are getting theirs, I appreciate y'all. Once again, if you get you a book, if you get you a copy of Jelly Bean Dream, issue number 1, you know what I'm saying, please most definitely take a picture and let me know how you like it. You know what I'm saying? Let me know if you like it, let me know if you hate it, whichever the case. You know what I'm saying? You know, so either way it go, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna be doing it. I'm gonna be making it do what it do, because I'm not just putting these books out here for just y'all. I'm putting them out for me because I want to read my stories too. You feel me? And You know, if I had the capabilities when I was younger to get my books out here like this, oh, I definitely would have did it. You know what I'm saying? You talking 20, 30 years ago? Oh yeah. If I could have put my books out back then like I am now, I would have been doing that, no doubt. Man, I mean, shoot, I already know Johnny Quest Gaming, shoot, his whole L4 series would have been all over the world at this point. You know what I mean? But you know what I'm saying, it's you know, it's divine timing for everything. It's divine timing for everything. And that is why, you know what I'm saying, in my forward, you know what I'm saying, I mentioned, you know what I'm saying, our creations of the past, because you know they old to us but they new to y'all, so get ready, baby, get ready. Anyway, I hope everybody's having the most awesome day. Please tune in later on today. If inclement weather doesn't play a factor in today, I will be on Charlene Hill's channel tonight, Conscious Business Services and Opportunities. I'm talking about my book. So definitely tune in tonight at 8 p.m. I also will be a judge on Battle of the Beats this coming Monday on the 11th, so tune in for that. And the Monday after that, on the 18th, I will be on the Sixth Element of Hip Hop podcast, talking about Jelly Bean Dream and other comics from UGI Studios. Johnny Quest Gaming should be joining me that night as well, and he may pop in on Charlene Hill's channel tonight. So you know what I'm saying, Goat Nation, most definitely I appreciate your support on all the levels. You know what I'm saying, so most definitely, you know what I'm saying, appreciate you. Meantime, between times, that's enough about me. What's going on with you? What's going on with you? What's going on with you? Comment below what's going on with you, whether you're in the live chat or in the watching this in the replay. Appreciate you who's watching this in the live chat, and appreciate you who's watching this in the replay, laid back, way back in the playback, Maybach. Meantime, between times, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is time for the shout. Hey, it's time for the shout out, baby. It's time for the shout outs, baby. Alright, let's see. Alright, let's see. See, we on the YouTube, And shout outs to Robin D. Doing a happy Friday to the folks is so awesome and appreciate it. Awesome young lady right there. Shout outs to Robin D. Let's see, in the shorts, I was going to go back to these shorts here. Okay. Yeah, I did. I spoke on that about the creating the comic book. Life's Magical Journey, she left a comment on my short about why do artists wear those two-finger gloves. Life's Magical Journey said, okay, makes sense. Hey, that part, you better know that. Did I do a live yesterday? No, I didn't do a live yesterday. But we did, of course, do a video yesterday, and that was day 1283, which is funny enough. Like I said, Eastman and Laird, the creators of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, in December of 1983, that is when they created the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, in December of 1983. So 1283, hey, that part. Let's see. In regular comments yesterday, we got New face here, new oh, this is that one Demon Slayer fan. Okay, this is that one Demon Slayer fan. Said keep kept meant to say keep, kept KEPP. But anyway, keep up the good work. Hey, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Shouted you out on day 1284. Hey, appreciate it, appreciate it. That one Demon Slayer fan. Let's see. Let me go to the channel. That one Demon Slayer fan currently has 115 subscribers with 21 videos, and let's see. The description says, click here to know about me. Name Amelia. Age secret. Gender girl. Birth date February 18th. Star sign Aquarius. Hobbies archery, art, and cycling. Dream job unknown. Fave games, apps, Roblox, IPIS, Paint X, Gotcha Club, and Gotcha Life. My type of music, emo. And that's all about me. Thanks for reading. So shout outs to her. She joined the YouTube, her channel, January 27th, 2021. Currently has 35,923 views. That one Demon Slayer fan first came through on the channel the last time I was doing my art session. So I will now be subscriber 116, and appreciate you for coming through again. That one Demon Slayer fan. For those that have never seen Demon Slayer before, Demon Slayer is an awesome series, awesome anime, manga / anime. Well, I haven't read the manga, but the anime is freaking awesome. So that part. So once again, appreciate her for coming through. And then we have Muhammad Ramjan Ali. So Muhammad R. Ali. Anyway, this person, Muhammad, he said, hello, sir. And I say on to you, hello back. That part. Appreciate y'all for coming through. In the live chat for yesterday. In the live chat, we got, I meant to have my Instagram audience over here. I probably have them in at the end. But since I was late today, I was gonna have my Instagram audience over here. But it's all good. But in the live chat, we got Wellness with Frugal Mama was in the building. A Resilient Dad was in the house. Sexy Trees 1408 was in the building. Mr. Cartoonist was in the house. Shout outs to Mr. Cartoonist because he thought that my daily vlog here was live, and he thought he was blocked because I wasn't responding to him. Mr. Cartoonist, in case you're watching this again, well, he already knows now, but yeah, all of my daily vlogs are pre-recorded. Like right now, it's currently 1:59 p.m. on this day, the 8th of September 2023. So by the time y'all see this, it's gonna be like probably 3 something, because I'll probably be able to get this up before 2:30. So that means this is going to premiere at 3 o'clock. So it's going to be like 3:20. Currently 2 o'clock is right now, currently 2 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the 8th of September 2023. So once again, shout outs to Mr. Cartoonist for coming through in the live chat yesterday. Nikki, we had Nikki back in the building. Shout outs to Nikki being back in the building. Hey, that part, Nikki was back in the building. And that part, I appreciate all y'all for sliding through. You know what I'm saying? Whoever is in the live chat right now, or either on the side or at the bottom, however y'all seeing it, I appreciate y'all for coming through. If you watching this in the replay, laid back, way back in the playback, I appreciate you as well for coming through. Meantime, between times, we gone, y'all. We gone. Tune in later on tonight on Conscious Business Services and Opportunities with Charlene Hill. I will be on there at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will be live, so most definitely check us out. So that part, I'm gone, y'all. Video, playlist, watch them all, alright? One love.